Welcome to Area DMG.
Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Will Wesley, the Mile High Mouth, and today we're going to take a look at a game called, well, it's from Arcade Bit Classic. It's called Ploid. It says we're supposed to hit A to play Ploid. I guess we should. From Nape Games. Let me turn this down a little bit, actually. There we go. Let's do minus 10 dB on that. There we go. So, game credits, music player. Apparently there's about 6 tunes in this. It's very Mega Man sounding. That sounds pretty good. Okay, I don't know what EX mode is, and I'm not going to mess with the game credits, but we are going to go ahead and take a look at this. Apparently it's an 8-bit version of something, and the year is 20XXX8. After a fight against Dr. Elo, please return to universe. The Ploids have formed the patrol that protects time and space to avoid repeating the collapse of the universe. There's our MacGuffins. And of course, I like that it's got like an NES style thing to it, but let's be very honest about this. Most games that have like an NES style look to them couldn't actually be played on an actual NES, but many of them, it's just more or less that we see this aesthetic so much that your game can't be just that aesthetic. Now, let's see how the movement is. There's a little bit of slide. Can you shoot upwards? So Y button shoots, X button doesn't seem to do anything. B button jumps. There's the little things that we have to collect. I don't know what they do yet. So, there's a little thing up there that mentions that the like Y button's fire and B button is jumping. I wonder if it means that like you can actually change out that later on. So what we've got so far is kind of a generic NES style one, but we'll see if there's anything that it has to differentiate itself from other games of this type. Okay, right now the thing that's kind of bugging me is a little bit like the controls are a little floaty. As in, like when you push right, you have momentum, but it doesn't really work in your favor. It's kind of like, oh, there we go. Okay. I guess it just kicked us back to start, but it didn't look like it hurt us for anything. Like, it doesn't look like it took anything from us. It just took like it might have taken out life. I don't know. Let's check. Oh. Okay, so yeah, there doesn't seem to be any penalty for falling on those other than going back to the beginning of the level. Or going a screen back. We'll have to figure out if that's what it does once we get to the next. Oof, that momentum when you're jumping, is that lag? Like, because sometimes I'll push the button, right? I'll push the button, I'm going to put it here so you can kind of hear it. I guess you really can't, not with the Pro Controller. But I press the button, and then there's like a slight delay. There's also a little hop, which actually kind of helps, but I feel like there's some issues with the control here. Okay. Let's wait for that thing to go back down. Okay. There we go. Don't let one truth eclipse the another. This is the... Oh no, so that does pop you to the back. I wonder if there's a purpose to be collecting these things. Do we have to collect all of them in there? Because it looks like they stack on each other, so maybe we can just skip some of them for the sake of our sanity in this case. I think it also doesn't help if the music resets whenever that happens. Yeah, I kind of want to collect all those. Maybe you can buy better boots or something. Better traction. That'd be kind of nice. Let's move over here. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay. So we're just gonna do that. Nope. No, come on. There we go. Person do anything? L and R buttons don't do anything. Okay, so that was an enemy apparently. We dispatched it pretty easily. Oop. Oh no. Okay. This is one of those that's on like, I think it's on sale for like $2 or something. So, I think you can get used to like the floaty controls just a little bit here. Because now you just tap it a little bit and your character moves a yard pretty much. Something we can break? It is. Okay. I don't really feel like the enemies pose much of a threat so far. But maybe they will. Here we go. Are there secrets? Like, say, in games like Shovel Knight, there's usually secrets you can find by, like, breaking stuff. Like, you can do that in, like, Castlevania or things like that. Right now... Wait, oh, were we... I don't think we were able to go into that. Yeah, and this person doesn't seem to do anything. Do we... Let's go see if we can buy something from them or talk to them or do something. Because, like, say, in Cave Story, if you push down in front of something, they talk. Here, nothing. They're just there. Window dressing. And there we go, that's the end of the level. Warp to Underwater Temple. Oh, geez. So there's underwater physics. Of course there are. Oh, wait. Oh, that's good. But I can imagine that that's pretty inaccurate. Oh no, I can see where they're going with this. Unless I can shoot those out of the way. The music's nice. Where did those damage you? I'm not gonna find out, actually. Oh no. Those operate like spikes. And we apparently don't do anything with those. Like hit pause, select. Okay, honest discussion here. This is one of those games where, so far, there's a couple things they need to kind of like fix or clarify. We'll find out. We'll beat this level and we'll find out like with the next one and see if there's any change up in this. But the fact that your character tends to go like just pretty much skyrockets forward with any time, like the use of momentum in this game is just badly implemented. Okay, let's be careful here because like apparently, let's see, maybe this will whoop. Dang it! It's right there. And it kicks you back to the beginning of the level. That kicking you back to the beginning of the level thing, though, that's... That feels like they're artificially trying to make up for something here. Now, if it kicked you back one screen, that would be a little bit better. But kicking people back to the beginning of the level, it feels like you're trying to make your game artificially harder. Yep. Ah! I didn't even think I really brushed that or anything. Can I change into a different character? No. Guess not. So the floaty controls I can kind of cope with. It's something that you can overcome, but it is more that you really shouldn't have to. Now I understand other games do that type of thing where you touch something, you go all the way back. Like if you're gonna do that though, you should do it in a way that makes sense and shows you kind of like that. For example, I would say Bit Trip Runner is a good example of a game where you end up at the very beginning of a stage if you mess up, but it does that rewind feature, so it kind of like eggs you on this. Where this one, I'm not sure if I'm really close to it. See? Look, right here, I'm actually clipping right through that jellyfish thing. But then I'm like, okay, how do I tell if I really hit this? No. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, we're gonna move to the lip, and we landed on top of that fish. And there's no way to like slow your descent, is there? Nope, you just fall like a rock. I mean, that extended jumping is something you see in like Mega Man games, but it's better implemented by far. We'll get the hang of this though. Let's do this and then honestly, so far my good points are on this are the graphics, while nothing spectacular or special, or even unique, or competent. The music's good. The actual gameplay has physics issues. Maybe if we do this, maybe we can approach it from this side? That was... It's like, hey, I'm going to try and avoid that, and I just jump into the other one. They're just lucky I'm not like the angry video game nerd or something. Or one of those people who makes a living just dissing games. If I'm giving you a criticism on this game, it's for a fair point. Now look, like I tap here a little bit, you see that little give? It's really touchy. I feel like this was made specifically for keyboards, but it's designed for people who would use like save states or something. That said, if it had a good checkpointing system, that'd be pretty decent. It really feels like it could use like a small checkpoint system if they're going to insist on sending people all the way back to the beginning. Okay, let's try this way. Okay, so we're gonna do this. worst part is if I hit the button while I'm falling, I'll hit the other thing. And I think that other creature is right above the thing, isn't it? Kinda is. Maybe there's a different way around it. No, there's not. Well, we're about 15 minutes here looking at this game. And, well, let me know what you think of it. It's got an interesting little art style, sort of. I mean, okay, so the art style that's interesting is the border. The border is interesting. The actual in-game sprites are, like, they're okay. They're just not memorable. There's nothing to recommend it for its art style over, say, the art style of something like Panzer Paladin or Shovel Knight or Cave Story or many of these other ones which are better examples of this kind of aesthetic. I would actually recommend, if you are looking for a good NES-style platforming type game with this type here, you should pick up Always Awakening. Always Awakening. That one's good. And its sequel, Always Legacy, is also excellent. This one, I feel about $2 is about the right price for it. And if you're like extremely patient, maybe you this part there. There's gotta be something I can do with this. There's gotta be something I can do to fix momentum. Oh well. Anyways, let me know in the comment below what you think. Hit the thumbs up, the share button, the subscribe button. Ring that little bell so you're notified whenever we have a brand new video here on Area DMG. And until the next video comes out, you are now. Morning, Maya!